what is friendship?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the whole book is really wrestling with that question of saying it's not something that can be fully defined because it has to be lived. I mean, if we want an approximative definition, the one that I start with in the introduction is, okay, we're looking at some sort of long-term committed relationship. I start off saying between two people, though without excluding the possibility that there can be friendships, with multiple people, all of whom are friends. And something that you're not born into in the same way that you're born into familial relations. I'll end up problematizing, calling into questions the ideas of choice as it applies to friendship. But it's not something where you're just kind of born with the relationship that just exists and nothing can change the fact that there's this biological relationship as with familial relations. And it's not erotic, that friendship, qua friendship, doesn't involve the desire to be one flesh, which, again, that's not to rule out the idea that family members can be friends, or that lovers can be friends, or that it's going to be easy to figure out what belongs to friendship and what to some other sort of love. But at the same time, there are these differences. So we're thinking some kind of long-term committed relationship that's not familial and not in and of itself familial and not in and of itself erotic. And then the whole book is talking about how, okay, but in the end, it's not really something that you can come up with this one precise, exact definition for, because it is transformative and it does have to be lived out, and we don't want to assume too quickly, we know what we're talking about.
Would another way, just to make sure I'm tracking with you, would another way of saying it would be like it's a concrete process between two persons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that another way of saying it?
Yeah, I think you could look at it that way, though. I want to clarify, it's not a process where you're sure of where it's going to come out.
It's not a status bar leading up to 100%,
mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of like a journey where you might have some idea of what's going on, but you don't have a complete map or exact plans of where you're going. I mean, you might have a partial map. I mean, it's going to be pretty well understood that there are some things that are just like not part of friendship, and there are some things that are important in friendship. Like, I talk about the idea of being there for the friend in trouble, rejoicing in the friend's joys.
Mm-hmm.
Those are things that are going to be very important in friendship. Exactly how they look can be different depending on the particular people. But at the same time, indeed, it's something that's discovered in the living of it, and not something that you ever look at and you're like, oh yes, I understand exactly how this works. I can put it in a bottle, or I can pin it to the corkboard and have it there just for observation.